Barbie either.
It was Barbara.
I wasn't 13 yet. Comes with it, you know. You have to think about
So
things like that.
she had, all the kids had to do the thing, so she had to do hers.
No, because everybody said, you have a dorky name. I'm so sorry for you. Let's help you.
You picked the name.
She said,
not I
why
did.
didn't you change
No, I
my
didn't.
name? I
I
said, because
didn't.
you wouldn't let me.
I was going to be Terry. They were going to change. Are you videoing?
She's taking pictures.
So, I'm so glad we've had this moment to clear the record on this. I was a young child, confused, a product of the system.
You were born a
if
small
you will.
black child.
I was a
Yeah, right.
poverty-stricken
Yeah,
ward
right.
of the state. I've always wanted to say that. I was a ward of the state. And lo and
Someone
behold,
purchased you.
it's very manipulative to talk to kids like this. Somebody should have talked to them about this. But what could I possibly know about what I wanted? Did I
You
know
pretty
at
much
4
knew.
years old that it was not cool to have the name Barbara? No. Who would know that? Nobody. So they listened to me. But did
Barbara
I say Barb or
Eden?
did I
Barbara
say Barbara?
Eden?
Barbara.
I Dream of
I
Jeannie?
said Barbara. Call me Barbara, and I will live with it because
She
I
did.
did
My
make a
name
4-year-old
is
decision
Barbara.
to go with it.
I
Barbara
mean,
Joe.
this is a 4-year-old. Well, 3.5 actually.
We're
She
still
wasn't
dealing
even
with this.
legally mine.
We are because of you. You did this. You brought this up, Mister.
Now, I want to know, and I don't know if this is kosher.
No.
to turn off the video.
Go ahead.
No,
kosher
this
it.
is good. I like
About-
this.
This is good
You said
stuff,
you
man.
ran
I'm
into
thinking-
some doctor or
I
something.
did.
I
No,
want to know
mom
this
is
whole
just
story.
hearing this story. It
I
is.
wanna know
It's an
this
awesome
story.
story. Okay, I will tell you this
No,
story.
they are. Like, I
So,
should go see them. But
I
it's
was
kinda like,
speaking with one of the doctors at my work about a study she's wanted to do that
Because
has
it's
to do with
actually close to the
calcium
flow. One of them was in
absorption and renal stones, and it reminded me of some medical history of my own. And so I was sharing with her that I was written up in a medical journal
Yeah.
and kind of giving her the feedback. And she said, oh, I'd love to read that. So I said, well, I'll get you the article and I'll send it to you. So I go to Google, love Google. Go to Google, I type in the article name about congenital, maternal congenital intrauterine hypoparathyroidism. And you get 5 points on SAT. for that.
You wanted to know
And-
this.
No, but it's
And-
the white straight up.
And when I
building, the
did,
white
this
one, kind of
physician who was a
cuboid.
co-author on it, his name came up, and it actually had his contact info. He's 80 years old, and he still at the University of Buffalo as a professor, and still, and there was a phone number and such. And on a whim, I picked up the phone and I called him.
would be part of the.
And
Like,
he answered and said, "Hi, Dr. Matt, my name is Barbie Lang. I'm actually calling you from UT Southwestern, but this is not UT Southwestern business." And he said, "Okay." And I said, "Well, it's kind of random, but you wrote an article in 1965, published in 1966, about complications from intrauterine hypoparathyroidism, maternal hypoparathyroidism from lack of treatment." And he said, "Okay."
It was really
And, I'm Baby E, because that's how I was referred to. in the
No, it was
article.
Michelle
Baby
Williams
E
was
this
supposed
and
to be in
Baby E that.
But she was sick. We walked up and they were like, Michelle Williams. is in.
Dumbfounded.
Yeah, but
Like,
it's that movie
like-
that.
And I
when they
filled
did
him
the
in on the
movie
rest
for
No,
of the
that's
things
Chicago.
I knew to prove
Oh,
that I
okay,
really
that's
do
what
know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
Chicago.
about here.
So.
Okay, this is
But
how I
Alan
found the article.
Cummings
This
is
is
in
I
it,
was adopted
who-
when I was 4 years old. I was
You
born
probably
in
don't
New
know who that
York.
is, but I'll
My
show you a
mother
picture
giving me
and
up for
you'll say, oh.
adoption. So he proceeds to tell me
Um,
about the first time he met my mother. How vividly he remembers walking into the ward where she was, and how he immediately recognized this was an endocrine problem, and how he what all he remembered, and he was
Yes,
stunned.
he's
and
on The
then
Good Wife.
later
Yes,
on,
yes, yes,
he
yes,
even
yes.
kind
So
of got
he was
excited,
kinda
and he
like
said,
the
"I
main
can't wait
character,
to tell
who's
my
kinda
wife
like
about this.
weird and
I
like-
can't believe you called me."
So
Yeah.
wait, I don't know.
But he was
I don't
amazing.
know.
I mean,
like,
it was.
you